This is Chris K with your Peak Fitness Plan Workout B, week 1 and 2 circuit. All right, so we're going to perform this circuit, I believe, on Wednesdays for the first 2 weeks of the program for Workout B. All right, with that said, we're going to begin this circuit in a similar manner to Workout A by working on our strength training movement. All right, but rather than doing an upper body movement, we're going to focus on the lower body today, and we're going to focus on one of the foundational movements that we're going to utilize throughout our training. All right, that exercise is a split squat. All right, with the split squat, what I'm trying to do is come into a split stance here. So one foot is in front of the other. You can stagger your stance slightly to kind of decrease the difficulty a little bit. And what I'm asking you to do is simply drop your back knee to the pad and come back up. All right, I'm using a pair of carpet squares. Here's a target, but you can use anything from a pillow to just a cushion, anything that you can drop your knee down to. And I'm just trying to stay symmetrical, drop up and down. My knee is behind my toe here. And oftentimes what I like to do is just simply start on the pad so I can kind of direct myself if necessary. So if I'm leaning forward, I can simply straighten back up, come up, pause at the top, come back down. Now for level 1, in the beginning, what we can do is use the wall, put my hand on the wall. It's just kind of a steadying influence here to help me to drop up and down. And as I become better, I can just move this away from the wall, level 2, or the next progression would be to just come away from the wall to do this freestanding, just coming up and down. The other form of progression you can utilize is, again, stacking several pillows on top of one another to just kind of give yourself a higher target to drop down to. That kind of limits the range of motion a little bit. It allows you to work on your form a little bit. And then as you become better, you simply remove carpet squares or cushions or whatever it may be until you can get your knee almost directly parallel to the floor. Right now, once you've perfected this on the ground, what we can do to increase the difficulty is to move the back foot onto a step or a small, bench of some kind. And again, just drop it straight down. Again, with this, I'm looking for 6 to 8 reps of 2 to 3 sets. Give yourself about a minute rest in between each. And perform this before your circuit training. All right, once we get done here, what we're going to do is go into our circuit. Now, whereas we did several exercises back to back in Workout A, for Workout B, we're going to perform each exercise for a period of 30 seconds. Okay, so I want you to perform as many reps as possible in that amount of time. So for that, our first exercise is what is called a shoulder tap. All right, so for the shoulder taps, I'm coming into a push-up position here. I want to keep my back flat, my butt is down. I'm just tapping my shoulders, okay, as quickly as I can with good form without my butt coming up here in the air or dipping down excessively. All right. To make this harder, we can, put your feet up on a box. Same rules apply. To make this easier, we'd simply put the hands on a step. Okay. From here, we're going into a squat with a curl. So I've got a pair of, 10-pound dumbbells here. But you can use anything from soup cans to just anything that you could hold on to. I'm trying to get my butt down to this bench, come up, curl. All right, as many reps as I can do in a period of 30 seconds. For our last exercise, we have band rows. Okay, with the band row, what I've done is just loop the resistance band here around a column, but you can use like the leg of a table, a door handle, anything that you can loop your band around. It doesn't have to be very hard with the resistance. Just make sure you put something on the table if you do that so it doesn't move. But what I'm looking for here, stick your butt out, come into a half squat stance as quickly as you can for a period of 30 seconds. All right, now for those things, I'm looking for 2 to 3 rounds or 2 to 3 sets for each one of 30 seconds. All right, you're still going to perform those back to back. So we would do the shoulder taps, followed by the squat, the curl, followed by the rows over here, and you would just repeat that circuit in the manner described. Record your totals, either record how many reps you're able to do for each exercise in either your journal or below in our comments section, and that's your Workout B.